All right, good morning, folks. We're going to start off with the Pledge of Allegiance led by our Troop 1353 of our Girl Scouts. So let's join them in the Pledge of Allegiance. Our flag poles are over there.
Please remove all hats as you join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. What a better way to kick off. Isn't this a beautiful day? What a better way to kick off our Veterans Day celebration here in the city of Long Beach than to free the Huey and open up our new plaza here at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. So today is indeed a very special day. We have a number of dignitaries here that I want to acknowledge. We have our Mayor Robert Garcia, who we'll hear from in a moment. We have our Assembly Member Mike Gibson. We have Megan Kerr, our school board member, Megan Kerr. And we have a number of key staff that you'll hear from today, including Marie Knight, our Director of Parks, Recreation, and Marine. Let's give them all a round of applause. And we also have my drop-dead gorgeous wife and my beautiful family here, so thank you for coming out. You'll see us wearing babies all day, most likely. It's that kind of day. No strollers today. So not only are we cutting the ribbon on a revitalized corridor, but we're sort of kicking off a new effort to bring more attention to our Veterans Day parade and Veterans Day celebration from the Michelle Obama Library all the way here to our Veterans Valor Plaza. So in 2014, we asked the community which projects need to be beautified the most. And one of the most popular projects was to restore and revitalize the plaza surrounding the Huey. And so the participatory budgeting project selected a digital marquee, infrastructure here at the park, and so it took us a couple years, but we finally, in time for Veterans Day, were able to pull this off. So at this point, before I tell you a little bit more about the project, I want to invite up our Mayor Robert Garcia to come give us some remarks.
Well, good morning, everybody. And I want to obviously just start by thanking all of you for being out here this morning, but most importantly, we are, of course, celebrating our veterans, not just today, but of course we try to celebrate our veterans every day of the year, but especially this weekend. It's a very special weekend to honor our veterans. And I know there are actually veterans that are here amongst us, and I see some of you with us, so let's give them a big round of applause and thank you for your service to our country. We have in Long Beach a very long tradition of honoring and supporting our veterans. As most people know, we have also a very strong history of veterans in our community. We know that Long Beach for a long time used to be a Navy town and a community that had thousands and thousands of Navy sailors here in our community, living here on naval bases, with ships being built out in our harbor. And so our community is strong. A lot of our veterans and families of veterans from those days also still are members of this community. I wanted to also thank Vice Mayor Richardson, but also all of the community members that have been involved in this parade. This is a great tradition in North Long Beach. We love that our Veterans Parade is in North Long Beach, and we want to make sure that it continues to be an important part of our community. I also want to thank Vice Mayor Richardson and staff in the community for putting some more resources into this plaza. Obviously, Veterans Valor Plaza is an important part of North Long Beach, of Houghton Park, and I think the improvements are really great. I know there's more improvements on the way as well, and so I want to thank everyone that's been involved in those opportunities. Let me just finally just say that we will continue to honor our veterans in our community in any way that we can. There's a lot more projects and exciting, I believe, opportunities. I know there are members of our Veterans Affairs Commission that are here as well, and I know they'll be working on some of those projects. So can we give them a round of applause and congratulate them for their hard work as well. And again, so thank you all for being here. I'm going to turn this over back to Vice Mayor Richardson, and let's have a great parade today.
All right, let's give it up for our mayor one more time. Okay, so tell you a little bit about this project, then we'll hear from some of the folks who were really involved in this project. So, today we opened up a beautiful new entryway to Houghton Park. This helps us to satisfy our new Houghton Park Open Space Master Plan, creates a new beautiful entryway for our park, but also really gives this plaza and this memorial the attention and the recognition and the presentation that it deserves. We also took the opportunity to think about how we better integrate the business corridor into the park. And so we've deployed our brand new bus shelter. This is our new bus shelter standard in the city of Long Beach, and the first one's been deployed right here at Houghton Park. Another project as a part of participatory budgeting was a digital marquee to help make sure folks know what's happening with our park. Most folks in North Long Beach know this is our Boston Commons here. Everything takes place right here at the park. And we've tried over the last few years to really integrate and pull people in to understand what's happening with our park, what's happening in our city, and this digital reader board will help us to do that. So I want to at this point invite up our team from Public Works and Parks and Recreation. So I see Marie Knight and I see Sean Crumby. Come on up, tell us a little bit about this project. Let's give them a round of applause, folks.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Richardson. It's great to be here today to celebrate the reopening of our Veterans Park. It was really, really great working with your staff and the Public Works team working with the Parks, Recreation, and Marine team to develop what you see before you today. Really the goals of the project were, as the Vice Mayor said, to bring down the fences. And really by doing that, what we were trying to do is invite the public in and make it more friendly and easier to celebrate our veterans. Some of the things that were accomplished with the fences coming down were added seats that you see behind you, lighting around the center to appropriately show everything at night, and some landscaping opportunities that will be coming in the future. Additionally, the digital reader board that was talked about is here today, and we're excited that we'll be able to open it to the public. So thank you again.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning. It's just such a pleasure to open up this plaza behind us, because here we stand in the home of the free, and we are recognizing the brave that made it possible. And so we are so grateful for our team in Public Works, Vice Mayor Richardson, who came to us with this opportunity and this idea to open it up to the public. And we hope that this plaza becomes also a place of great peace for our veterans, an opportunity to come and to sit and reflect, and to really just bring some peace and joy to the community and open up the park. This marquee, you will see in the coming weeks, the marquee will be programmed to continue to have information on what will be happening here at the park in the future. All of our events, all of our activities will be on the marquee, so that the community and the neighborhood at any point in time can get a little piece and glimpse of what's happening. I'm also excited about the future of this park, and in the coming months you will begin to see some information about the groundbreaking to take on the phased approach to redo the park and to redo this wonderful building that's behind us. So we thank everybody for coming out today. Enjoy the day, enjoy the parade, enjoy the festival, celebrate with your families, and when you see a veteran today, please thank them for their service to our country.
All right, we have some superstars in our city organization, really proud of them. Hey, I know that we have a couple of our Veterans Commissioners. City of Long Beach established a Veterans Affairs Commission just recently, and we have 2 commissioners. So I want to invite up Carlos Gonzalez, who's the chair of the Veterans Affairs Commission, as well as Juanita Dopplemore, who's our 9th District Commissioner. Come on up.
Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity of speaking here at the New Valor Plaza. My name is Carlos Gonzalez. I am the chair of Long Beach's first Veteran Affairs Commission. I want to start off this morning by giving thanks to our respective council members for entrusting us as a commission to look and identify meaningful ways to truly honor those that have served our country. I also want to give thanks to a great champion of veterans, our Vice Mayor Rex Richardson. Thank you very much. As well as our amazing and fearless leader, Mayor Robert Garcia. Thank you. I would be remiss if I failed to mention our very own Veteran Affairs Commissioners. Mike Shanknovich, Ryan Ante, Sylvia Contreras, Juanita Dopplemore, Gus Orozco, Kaniko Willingham, Ricky Fernandez, and Josh Smitty Smith. These individuals represent the needs of veterans in their respective neighborhoods, but more importantly, they too have served our country, or are very closely related to those that have served our country. So let's give them a round of applause, please. They are spouses, they are parents, siblings, cousins. Our lives and our neighborhoods are impacted by the bravery of those veterans that have served and are present here today. For this reason, on this Veterans Day, on behalf of the City of Long Beach Veteran Commission, our respective council members, and all the residents of Long Beach, I want to say to all the veterans, to our countless men and women that have served the armed forces and helped us with the pursuit of freedom and democracy, thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day and have a great day.
Yes, hello. Thank you for this opportunity. Again, my name is Juanita Dopplemore. I represent the 9th District on the Veteran Affairs Commission. And one of the goals this year was to engage our local youth. And one of the ways that we did that is by hosting an arts project where the girls realized that the Long Beach Parade did not have a patch. And as you know, in Girl Scouts, we love patches. And this patch is a patch that is for everyone to earn here today. And what I would like to do is I would like to invite Jillian Dopplemore and Jamie Kurwich, along with our artist, Azan, to come up for a moment, please. What we did is the girls, they reached out to the local community here in the city of Long Beach. And what we did is we paired with a local art studio, and we held a contest for a local youth to design a patch for this year's parade. So what we would like to do today is we would like to present Azan with the first Long Beach Veterans Day Parade patch, which all of you guys can earn today. So Azan, thank you so very much.
Fantastic. And finally, we have our State Assembly member here, Mike Gibson. Let's give Assembly Member Gibson a round of applause. Come on up, Mike.
Thank you very much, Vice Mayor Richardson. First of all, let me say I'm delighted to be here this morning with each and every one of you. Can you just help me thank Vice Mayor Richardson for doing a magnificent job by bringing us all together to celebrate this wonderful plaza? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. I know it's early in the morning. We want to thank him for his great leadership, and to our Mayor Garcia for being here, for providing such great leadership here in the city of Long Beach and abroad. Also for all the commissioners for coming out. I'll have some of my 64th Assembly District commissioners who will be joining us very, very shortly. Today, as we kick off Veterans Day, and I think it's most appropriate for us to highlight this beautiful plaza and the unveiling of this beautiful Veterans Valor Plaza. It is magnificent, it's beautiful, and it will stand as a testament for the next generation to show how we support our men and women in uniforms, not only in Long Beach, but also in abroad. So if you could just help me welcome every man and woman that's in uniform who have served our country. We are putting your hands together and giving them a rousing round of applause, including our men and women in uniform who provide law enforcement services to us. So we want to thank them for their leadership day in and day out and for their sacrifice. I am Mike Gibson, as I said, and I represent this district as your State Assembly member, and also bringing greetings on behalf of my speaker, Anthony Rendon, and also Mr. O'Donnell, who also represents portions of Long Beach. We're happy to represent the city of Long Beach. And also we wanted to present these certificates, and one of them is presented to City Fabric, and it reads, Veterans Valor Plaza Grand Opening and Ribbon Cutting in recognition of your commitment and dedication and hard work towards unveiling of this new upgraded Veterans Valor Plaza in the city of Long Beach. Thank you for your commitment, and thank you for your dedication to the city of Long Beach and also to our veterans. This day, November 11th, 2017, signed by Mike Gibson, but it's actually given on behalf of the 500,000 people that I'm so honored and blessed to represent in the California State Assembly. So we have a representative of City Fabric. Would you please thank you very much. Let's give City Fabric a round of applause. Also, our Vice Mayor Richardson, again, for your leadership and for your vision. We want to say thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
So at this moment, we're going to unveil this reader board, but I want to invite up, while we get prepared, while we set folks, Brian Ulashevsky from City Fabric, who really helped to drive the whole design of this new plaza and tell you about where this is going to go with activation and second phase. Come on up, Brian.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and for honoring our veterans today, including my dad over there. There he is, taking pictures, as a dad always does. And, you know, this is an opportunity for us to sort of reinvigorate the plaza. The plaza was, you know, as many of you might have recognized, was behind a fence, and it was not exactly the most accessible opportunity to sort of engage with one of our memorials for veterans. And so, you know, just the act of bringing the fence down was a significant change, but also turning the Veterans Plaza into something that is also the gateway into Howden Park. This was one of the bigger components of the Howden Park Master Plan. The reader board was another component, and not only is it an opportunity to share the activities that are taking place in the park, but it's also an opportunity to recognize our veterans. You know, the reader board will be going 24/7? I would assume so. And you know, it's an opportunity to share larger activities in the city, in the park, but also in this plaza. And there's other components that will be layered on as part of the plaza. You'll see every year an opportunity to further enhance it and further integrate Howden Park itself with the development taking place along Atlantic Avenue. This is one anchor to the sort of plazas that you're going to see along Atlantic, this one, and then the other one at Michelle Obama. And then as you see growth along this corridor, you'll see other opportunities for social spaces for people to share and experience together as a community.
All right, let's get started, folks. If we can have our special guests and our commissioners join us over here so we can unveil this thing.
Oh, and each side? Yeah. Okay,
We got to pull straight out. Let's get right over there. We got a few more over here. All right.
You gotta pull out.
All right, you guys ready? Yep. On three. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yeah, I know how this works.
You guys want to take a... Oh,
I'm gonna pay for it. That's what I'm saying.
And we're going to cut the ribbon.
I'm mad either.
You're on, Jen.
Oh, no, they are.
Excuse me.
Shonda, where are we going? We're staying here? We're going up there? Go.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. All right.